And we've seen recently, oh, Clan Pearl, pretty card. That gives the round easier to, oh, Mantike, very good. A pretty card. Illustration Rare taking out 2 EXs. And, oh, Illustration Rare coming out in the last one. Hey guys, Georgiasaur here, back with another one. You know what time it is today. We still have some Destined rivals, but today you know where Roaring Moon is from. He is from Paradox Rift. So we have 36 packs of Paradox Rift versus 36 packs of Destined Rivals. These are from ETBs, bundles, all that jazz. Got some packs. Let's check out what they are in there. Gonna compare probably rounds of 9 each. So it's just 4 rounds, but let's go ahead and see what we get. So here we're gonna get the help of our boy Lugia to open up these 9 for each of these. Again, these are ETBs, these are loose packs. Most of the Destined Rivals is completely ETB, so we're gonna compare that basically, but Paradox Rift here, there are some of ETB and then there are some with bundles and loose packs. So let's just see how it turns out here with our first pack, just Steelix. Nothing came out of the pack that you told me to open up first, but hey, that's fine. That's our first pack. Just Steelix and our code. I know these codes, some people have been using them lately, so that's great. Glad that these are coming to use for some people. So depending on if you need some Paradox, go ahead, scan or write in the codes. Reason why I don't scan QR codes, guys, not looked good upon, so we don't use them, don't show them. But go ahead, use those codes. Hopefully you guys get something good out of them. We got our first one. Tulip full art. So we're gonna put our Tulip right here. Gonna give her the silver crown and going on our Paradox side. So red right there is our referee for this round. Japanese PSA 10. He is our ref for this one. And our Tulip is our first hit in this set. Again, it's Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift has a lot of cool illustration rares, alts, just like that bad boy, Roaring Moon. So hopefully something good comes out from here. The one I really want to come out is Iron Hands, because that's a card that I would get if it comes out. So let's see. Because again, these are all my buddy Ugo's cards. I'll help him out with some recording and helping out opening. Another full art. There's our Professor Turo. Nice. Professor Turo's scenario. I don't even know what he does. Put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. Discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. So basically, it's a last chance guy. He saves the Pokemon that's in danger. You don't lose that Pokemon. You don't get the prize cards to the people that are your versus. Kind of saves the Pokemon in the end. And you get everything attached to it. So if you need something, an item or whatever, it comes back to you. Got our Iron Moth. And 2 full arts ain't bad for 9 packs. Again, we're going ratio. We still need 1 more, but we'll see how it goes there. 2 full arts nonetheless, and they're both trainers. So it's another little thing there. We got our Mousehold EX. So there's our 3 for the ratio. Nom 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 is one of the attacks. So I don't know how useful that is, but it also lets you draw 2 cards. It does damage and it lets you draw 2 cards. So I'm pretty sure that might be helpful. I don't know what the metas are. Cards that let you draw. Another one right there. 4 hits right there. But 2 EXs, 2 full arts. Let's see if this last one gives you. Again, I don't know if the meta is give me as many cards as I can, but there are chances where you could run out of your deck and that gives you a loss immediately. So who knows how that would go. But with our last pack, got our Kingdra. So 2 EXs, 2 full arts. Very good. So first round of 9, we got 4 hits. So again, Paradox Rift, those are mixed in the sense that they could be just an ETB or they could have mixed of bundles, loose packs, etc. But here with Destined Rivals, these are all ETBs. So there is not going to be any mix up here. This is ETB, no way out of it. So whatever we get is what we got in our ETBs. And we've seen recently, oh, Clan Pearl, pretty card. Very pretty. I really like it, but Destined Rivals is too hot at the moment, so it's gonna stay here. Ugo already has it, so just a nice, cute card to go right there. And Clamperl is not really a great Pokemon, but they really make that look nice with the ocean, and it's in the reef and everything, so it's a very nice looking card. Got our Molrodom, our Rakuda, and our Greedent. And again, what like I was saying, these are just ETBs, so we could get at least 3 hits here. We could get unlucky, get 2. We could get super lucky and get more than 3, because now after Journey Together, these sets, usually the ETBs are now of 3. There's our Electrive EX. Not our full art here like my buddy needs, but we still have that Electrive there. And then I'm just going to keep it going, because right now, against 4, we have an illustration which could take down the 2 EXs, or take down a full art and an EX. Then we have that other EX, so it could still be a chance for Destined to take it. We still have a good amount of packs. After this one, we have 3 to go. So we'll see how that goes for us. Our 3 with our Derpy Growlithe, Wash Rotom. And they have the same kind of art style. Are they the same artists? No, they're not. They're different artists. But they have the same kind of art style. They are both outlined. They're cartoonish. Nice little interesting thing there. I would think they're from the same artist. They have a similar art style. But, a lot of people could have the same similar type of art style. Okay, there's our 3. Pupitar, Baltoy, and Roserade. All partner Pokemon, all Pokemon belonging to someone. And our 3 here for this one. We have 1 pack after this boy. Let's see if we have anything worthwhile to show up here in our last one, Team Rocket pack. Because this is the last one. Nothing to show. We'll put up no fight towards our 9 of Paradox. So it's Smoliv, Cynthia's Power Weight, and an Arboliva. Gotta have to decide here. Again, yes, 1 illustration rare is better than 1 full art, but we have 2 full arts here. So yeah, because 2 full arts, this is not a big chase illustration rare. No matter how much I like it, it's gonna go to Paradox. Next 9 for Paradox. Let's see how it goes. Again, maybe we'll get some mixture, maybe we won't, but that's how it ends up being. Because again, like I said, some ETBs, some just mix. Because more mix gives us more hits, but maybe they're not as big like this. They're all full arts at the point. We got 3 full arts of a trainer. So there we go. Our supporter trainer cards. That's our Rika. Now that's 3 already and 2 EXs. We got more full art trainers and EXs. That's a first. We got our Masquerain, Garbodor, and a Steelix. And just keep it going from there, guys. There's a lot, again, that I said could come out here, but it's not really showing us what's possible in here with the illustrations and the special illustrations. Nice looking cards, but nothing showing its face at the moment. And so far over here, only that Clamperl, so goes to show you as well the possibilities in the boxes. You get an illustration, you're probably not going to get anything else from that related to that. So that goes to show you. But here, again, with Paradox Rift, there are some very nice ones. Hopefully we can actually see one. I don't know the possibilities that we got here, if we're going to get that lucky or not. We've got our Brute Bonnet, our Cape, and our Palkia. And that's where you can see here, we do have a mixture of stuff. Right now it's just that full art, so hopefully we could have something else to put up a fight. If not, that gives the round easier to... Oh, Mantike, very good. A pretty card. Our both Ocean cards are going to be on the throne, but we have our Mantike here, taking the throne next to our Clamperl. And we'll just keep it going. That's 2 hits right there, a full art and an illustration rare. One more would be our... Oops. One more would go to our ratio, but again, mix up here, so we don't know if that would even be happening. But usually, even though when we mix up, the ratio does stay in effect for some reason. So we got our Flamigo, Honedge, and Wushin, and our 2 packs left for Paradox. See how this one goes, because again, an illustration is already a good enough fight, because sometimes you don't even get illustrations. But if something else does show up, would be a nice one to put it up against, make it interesting with this random type of opening. You never know what will be put up against each other. So there's our 3. We'll finish with Horsey and just Porygon Z. So all it has to beat out is our Rika Full Art and our Mantike Illustration Rare. But yeah. So, second box, our ETB of Destined Rivals here. See what ends up coming out of these bad boys, because again, these are the thing right now, at least at the time of recording, because who knows when I'll be uploading this as we go, because again, there's a big library of videos that I am editing as we go. But the newest stuff, obviously, if it's hot at the moment, which right now Destined Rivals is, I try to get it out as fast as possible. Same thing I did with Journey Together. I don't like overloading with the same type of set in the week, so it comes out at least a little slow in that sense, where I upload only 1 of those in the week. But who knows with this one, maybe I'll do 2, because Destined Rivals is again a very nice set. It looks cool. A lot of people really like the set, but all those other people that don't really like it is because really the comparison versus Team Rocket. So another Arboliva, our little olive Pokemon. So 2 of those already, and that's why they don't really like it, because they make the comparison to the old Team Rocket set, which fair, but at the same time, it's old enough where it's like, why would they repeat the same stuff? So it's better to just do their own thing. But that's just my opinion. Leave me in those comments what you guys think. Did you like Destined Rivals, or do you like Destined Rivals? Or would you have preferred a different way of things being done there? Got our Medicham, Snover, and Zeraora. Nothing. Only our EX at this point. And again, this one is an ETB. So if we get a horrible ETB, this is how it would have turned out. Because this one did not get mixed up with anything. Our Breloom, Carbink, and Cynthia's Roserade. And our last 2 packs here would hopefully give us something. Hopefully it does, because again, last thing to go here is hope. But with 2 packs left to go, I could be very wrong, or we could get proven right. Jesus. Last pack, only Arboliva. Hopefully last pack magic, because 1 hit and it being an EX, that would be sad.
We need the leader. Come on, Giovanni.
We need Giovanni. At least him with a full art. Kangaskhan, and wow, horrible. So Titan and Arboliva are our 2 here. Definitely losing out to Paradox Rift second time, so 2v0. So very bad round for Destined. It's already losing, but let's see if he can come back in these 2 next rounds, because all we have left are these 2 next rounds. If not, these ETBs ended up being trash. At least Clan Pearl is something that we hadn't seen, but our Tinkatonk, probably the only thing good there, but let's see if anything worthwhile does come out. Again, I still want to see that Iron Hands alt, because I really like it. It looks cool. More because of everything behind it, but there it is on the screen if you guys haven't seen it. But I really like it in that sense. It's more of the art than the Pokemon that I care about with my collections now, because I used to collect specific stuff. Now I'm more like, I like it, I get it. So that's one of those alts where I'm like, oh, it looks cool, I wouldn't mind getting it. But so far, so much nothing. We'll see if that makes Destined Rivals actually do something worthwhile. If not, we'll see what it is going up against. But here's our 3 of Yamask. Another Tulip. She shows again. So there's another trainer, and I'm not gonna take Mantike down for that. But Tulip once more. 2 flowers right there. Tulip is a flower, for those of you that didn't know. Obviously, mostly, probably, definitely all of you know, but still, her name is a flower. But 4 packs left, and again, this is the kind of luck that does happen here with. Well, we got that kind of luck with the freaking ETB of Destined Rivals. We only pulled 2 EXs, so a full art is already better than that, in my opinion. But another full art, Iron Hands, very good. Yeah, that's good. Good for Iron Hands to show up. Not the one that I want to show up, but that's 2 full arts there. Not 2 trainers again. But here we got a Pokemon full art and a trainer full art. So there's our 3. We got Harsh Duster and Steelix. And then our other 2 to finish off, guys. These are the last 2 packs for round 3. Round 3 looks okay for Paradox. But if we keep getting those types of things for Destined, then it's definitely going to win out either way. But our final one here with Paradox Rift, our final code, and then one more round after this bad boy. We have our Vanillish, Wiglet, and yeah, 2 full arts. It's better than 2 EXs, so let's just go straight into it and see how this one of Destined Rivals turns out. Because, again, with just 2 full arts, we could get another ETB with just 2 EXs, or we could get 2 full arts as well and get a tie. So, a tie is better than nothing, but right now, Destined Rivals needs something more than a tie. It needs to win. So, if it's not, these rounds are going to be definitely taken by Paradox. But at this point, 2-0. Persian, hey, that's good. A full art. So we got a full art with our Iron Hands and our Persian there. I'll probably just put that down there because, again, that Clamp Pro's nice. I'll probably switch it out in the last one if we need to. But right now, just that Persian's good. We need the regular Giovanni for the master set. So that's that. You don't really ever get the one that you're looking for. But them's the breaks with opening up these packs. You guys know how it is. Never know what you're going to get. And you never know if you're going to get a good box or a bad box. Garchomp. Garchomp showing his face. Very useful here. Garchomp at that point. Doesn't beat out a full art, so we need at least another EX to tie. So if we get anything else above an EX, it'll take it in this round, which we should be getting one more. I say should because we're missing one more for 3, but again, we got 2 EXs in the previous round, meaning you can get that horrible luck. This is already better in that sense because we got a full arts, but who knows if we will have our 3 with our last 3 packs. So hopefully something ends up happening there. Here's our code. And our final 3, or not our final 3, our 3 of this third, our Typhlosion regular. Here in the second to last. Code for y'all. I don't know if we got anyone still doing Destined Rivals after all these videos, but hopefully those codes are useful to you. Let me know what you guys are getting down in those comments. Pretty interested in seeing, because in a group that I'm in, we've seen that Garchomp SIR with Cynthia on the screen. She's been coming out a lot, but we haven't pulled it here. So let's see what our last one gives us. With another EX, 2 EXs, that beats out 2 EXs and a full art. So let's say, I don't know, let me see. So yeah, we're gonna give it a tie because even though we did get 3 hits over there, 2 of them are EXs and 1 is a full art. So basically full art, 2 EXs, and 1 full art, a full art. Tied here. Destined Rivals not looking good for it, but let's see how it goes in the last round. And our last round for Paradox and Destined. Again, we have a tie round and 2 for Paradox Rift. So if we get any luck, maybe we got another mouse hold. If we get any luck, Destined will bring the heat in the last one and we might consider it for a win, but we do not know at this point how that'll go. Because, again, we could bring the heat here with Paradox, but with how it's going, again, these mixes and these not mixes, can't really tell if it's a good one or not. So, already 3 packs down here. I'm going super quick with these because we are opening at least a good amount in the sense that we're putting 4 versus 4 in ETB wise. Even though, again, Bombardier, so whatever EX. Even though right now these Paradox Rift ones maybe aren't all ETB amounts in the sense that they don't come from ETBs. But let's see how it turns out being. Because, again, we've only pulled an illustration rare from both of these. So, and that's the biggest rarity we've gotten so far. Nothing to go wild for. we have had videos where we don't pull anything to go wild for, obviously, but we pull more illustration rares. So I would prefer that over not getting anything. Oh, Mela, a different full art, but again, another trainer supporter full art. That's all basic. I don't know how many of the ones that are here are the trainers. Let me see, right there on the screen are probably the ones that I ended up missing. If not, then we did get all of them. But those are all the trainers here. Got our Iron Valiant at least there. So let me go ahead and get some more sleeves. And with our last 3, we'll see how it goes here. Because again, it's just at this point 2 EXs and Mela. So if that's going to be it. Oh no, it's 3 EXs and Mela. So that's 3 EXs and a Mela. Not 2. Another EX. So that's 4 EXs and Mela. Because again, like I'm saying, this is just a bunch of mixes. So either maybe this wasn't ETB that ended up being like that. But if not, if we get another hit, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be. But that's why there is a mixture of this kind of stuff. But EXs can be EXs can be beaten easily. Because right now that's 5 EXs and Mela. See if in our last one we can get one more. Because again, they're all just EX. We could get that beaten easily with a full art taking out 2 EXs. An illustration rare taking out 2 EXs. And illustration rare coming out in the last one. Our Iron Moth. So take down our Mantike, finish with Iron Moth. But that is a full art. 4 EXs and an illustration rare to beat. And our last box of the video and of Destined Rivals here for the ETBs. We have a good amount to go against. An illustration rare, a full art, and 4 EXs. It doesn't come, there's 1 EX. It doesn't get any favor for Destined Rivals because, again, Paradox Rift ended up getting mixed up in that sense. But we're not really doing great anyways with that because all we got is a Clam Pearl and that's it. We did get our Giovanni. Giovanni. It's because it's Giovanni. But we keep getting our Team Rocket's Persian. But again, it's not a big deal when you're compared to a bunch of other stuff. But so far, 1 EX. And already a third of the way. 3 packs down with this one. So, it goes to show you. Hopefully we're lucky enough that we do get to put up a fight. If not, that is a blowout for Destined Rivals. Because that's 3 so far for our Paradox Rift. Nothing to be happy about with Destined Rivals here at least. And nothing to keep showing for it too because just the Clam Pro has shown its face at the moment. And there's our code with our 3. I don't know if you guys can tell on the thing here, but this blue looks a little lighter than these 2 blues, at least in my opinion. Different, but I don't know in the camera if it shows up, but oh, there we go. At least one. That was a different illustration rare. Good. Zamazenta. We already have it. We already have all the regular illustration rares. So I'm just going to put that one there. But that takes out our illustration rare versus illustration rare. We have 3 EXs and a full art to finish to make it a battle for Destined Rivals. Our Lipard. There's our EX again. 2 EXs to go. And a full art with 3 packs. So it's not impossible. We've had packs with 2 hits in there. So let's see if we get lucky enough for that to even happen here. Because again, this is the last one. Has everything to go against it right now. So let's see if we get anywhere near that. And from what I'm thinking, probably not. Because it still needs 2 EXs and a full art. And we have 1 more pack to go after this bad boy. There's our 3. Macargo. Team Rocket's Porygon. And our Annihilate. And last pack.
Last pack magic.
Let's see if we can get some magic here to finish us off. Because now we got our last 3. And it's Nidorina, Snover. No magic shown there. Becoming a blowout. All the rounds went to Paradox Rift. So with rounds, we already know Paradox Rift won, and honestly, I think the entire video Paradox Rift won, but we got 11 hits in Destined Rivals, and we got 15 hits here in Paradox Rift. Let's start with the EXs, but again, the EXs are just EXs, but we got our Arbo Livel twice, our Mousehold twice, got our Dondozo and Armor Rouge, Cetitan and Skeldurge, Electrive Sandy Shocks, Nidoking and our Iron Valiant, Garchomp, and here we already went to full art because again, we had better cards here in my opinion. Here we had 8 EXs, we had our Metang, and then we go to our full arts with Persian and Iron Hands, and I'm going to leave that Persian there because we got a lot of full arts. We got our Rika, we got our Professor, we got Tulip, we got 2 Tulips, we got also Armella. And then we go from that to our illustration rares because we got very weak illustration rares here in the sense that amounts, we only got 2 on each side. Mantike and Clamperl, I like the ocean combination there. And then Zamazenta and Iron Moth. I'm not going to take out the crowns because honestly, I wouldn't give the crown to any of these. But Paradox Rift takes it because it did get 15 hits. It took the rounds. It had way more full art. So in my opinion, Paradox Rift wins. I'll give the crown there at least. It wins with the rounds and everything else. But that's been the video, guys. I've been Georgisaur. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. That helps out the channel. And go ahead and share it as well because that way more people can get to see us. Turn on the notification bell so you know when we upload a video. But that's been it. I hope you enjoyed it. Whenever you're watching, have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night. Peace out.